Listen, if someone told you that you could make 7.5 grand in 3 days without touching a single physical object by using a tool called Nano Banana, what would you do? Would you laugh in their face or check if that banana was secretly filled with gold? Well, today we're dissecting a business model that sounds like an absolute meme, but is technically so optimized for the algorithm it actually hurts. Sit tight, because this isn't another boring get-rich-quick lecture. This is a breakdown of how people are making bank on a mix of laziness and artificial intelligence. Let's start with the opening hook. The guy hits you right where it hurts. No shipping, no packaging, nothing. This is classic low barrier to entry psychology. Our lizard brains love the word passive. But look at the name, Nano Banana. Seriously? It sounds like something you'd buy at a gadget shop for monkeys, not a professional AI suite. And that is a genius move for CTR, click-through rate. In a sea of videos about Mid-Journey or DALL-E, Nano Banana is so absurd that it creates a pattern interrupt. You stop scrolling because your brain needs to know why a fruit is promising you $10,000 a month. Now, let's look at the technical meat of the operation. The process here is essentially a digital assembly line. We've got Nano Banana for the graphics, Canva for the layout, and ChatGPT for the SEO. What he's building here is a minimum viable product, or MVP, at record speed. Generating a 10-page kid's book about a panda in seconds? Back in the day, you'd pay an illustrator $500 and wait 2 weeks. Now, you blink and the panda exists. Notice how he uses Canva as the glue. This is a key takeaway. AI by itself rarely gives you a finished product. You need a finishing process. He takes raw AI output, drops it into a template, and boom, you have a file that looks like it's worth $15 but cost you 15 seconds of your life. Tell me that isn't pure efficiency. But wait, what is he doing to you, the viewer? Did you catch that promise of a private code at the end of the video? That is textbook AVD Engineering, average view duration. The YouTube algorithm sees people sticking around until the final second and thinks, wow, this video must be life-changing. Let's push it to 1 million more people. It's a carrot on a stick, except the carrot is a digital banana. He also uses social proof by mentioning his inner circle of wealthy entrepreneurs. He's not saying, I'm a genius. He's saying, my rich friends are doing this, and I'm just letting you in on the secret. It builds credibility without feeling like a hard sell, even though it totally is. This brings us to the actual business model, selling shovels during a gold rush. Most of the technical value here is hidden in the marketing funnel. Notice the pivot where he says he can't cover everything, because it would be a full course. Enter the passive PDF method. It's a brilliant transition from education to monetization. Selling a $5 PDF on Etsy is a grind. There's a lot of competition. But selling the dream of selling PDFs? That's the real business. He uses free value on YouTube to build trust, then sells you the one-click system where everything is done for you. So, what's the real-world takeaway from the Nano Banana saga? First, iteration beats perfection. This guy is pumping out books about horses, dinosaurs, and fish. He's not asking if it's art. He's checking if the Etsy algorithm wants it. Second, your tech stack is your power. AI plus Canva plus ChatGPT equals a miniature factory. If you aren't using these tools to automate the boring stuff, you're just working harder for less. Finally, SEO is king. You could have the most beautiful panda PDF in the world, but if ChatGPT doesn't write your titles and tags, the only person finding that book is your mom. Will you actually make $7,500 in 3 days? Probably not, unless you already have a massive audience. But is the model of using AI to create digital assets real? Absolutely. If you found this breakdown even slightly more useful than a fruit-themed AI generator, hit that subscribe button. The algorithm loves it almost as much as we love the idea of making money while we sleep. Now go build something, or just let a banana do it for you. Catch you in the next one.